we are basically offer services for the greenfield projects. Starting from selection of the land to selection of equipments, preparing the layout for the projects, and making all the utilities, supporting the processing facilities, establishing laboratory. So it is a complete support we do under the greenfield. And next one is the upgradation of existing facilities, those who are already into business and they want to scale up further as per the international standards for exports, as well as fulfilling FSSA guidelines. So we support them to scale up their existing facilities. And we also offer issue-based services, to the people who have issues with the process issues related. And we also offer diversification and financial planning. When it comes to products, we, NH PROPOWER, associated with our European partners, that I'm going to explain in detail in the next slide. This is our presence. Apart from India, we also offer services in Africa, Caribbean islands, and Sri Lanka, neighboring country. These are our working partners from Netherlands, where we associated with the Alpha Food and Poultry projects to offer slaughter solutions. Slaughter solutions ranging from 1,000 birds per hour to 6,000 birds per hour facilities, slaughter line we offer. We also offer secondary operations, that is the cut-up line, converting whole bird into cut-ups like drumsticks, wings, breast fillet, all this. And we also offer equipment line for further processing, that is to produce sausages, sausage lines and breading lines, so on. And we also offer egg starting and grading solutions and liquid egg processing. When it comes to Unifortes, we offer washing solutions, that is washing of eggs, washing of eggs to washing of crates, because these days, as we know, biosecurity is a big threat for the massive production, where we have to keep the sanitation hygiene proper. In case of slaughterhouses, we have to wash the coops which are coming from one farm to another, going to another farm has to be washed. So we provide 3 to 5 stage washing, chemical wash with the sufficient contact time to control the microbial, break the microbial cycle basically. And with the Dorset, which is the main subject I'm going to speak, that we offer menu drying solution. So these days, everybody focusing on production of the egg, but we also, it is equally important and our responsibility to take care of the manure, and we properly dry it and send back to the earth for the growing of crops. So in this system, so basically, why we have to dry manure? We are hearing conventional way of treating the manure, like various methods are followed. Those methods are very labor intensive, need a lot of water for the processes, and end of the day, it again attracts the smell and the flies. So we associate with the Dorset, where it is a very simple drying technology. We place the unit just behind the houses where the manure comes from through the manure belt and falls onto this conveyor where it is integrated. And the exhaust air coming from the house. This is what important here is that it is most sustainable model of manure drying, that is exhaust air which has also got energy that is used for drying this manure. So we don't need additional energy for drying the manure. So that is the beauty of this technology. So, if you do this method of the drying, we can protect the nitrogen, phosphorus and potash values. And this will be the best manure. You can call it really, in all sense, it is an organic manure. So, as we know, most of the people use organic fertilizer, prefer to talking about organic fertilizer these days. So this is nothing but the organic fertilizer, which has rich in the nitrogen, phosphorus, potash value. And there is a need of such manure today for particularly as we know, the human population is growing exponentially. And today, in order to feed this growing population, we have to go for a sustainable farming models. And we cannot afford to depend only on the monsoon. So people going for the greenhousing. So such crops, they need a proper organic manure. So this is a very good manure. Today we can support the greenhousing farmers. Okay, with regard to the Dorset drying system, let me take you in detail. And this is the machine is installed just behind the houses. And when the houses layouts and designing is done, we cooperate with the farmers who are willing to install such machines, so that this has to be integrated into the layout of the houses, so that there won't be, this sits exactly where the manure which is coming out of the houses will directly fall onto this, and also the exhaust air flow that is properly aligned with this unit, so that the air passes through the manure, and that it will touch all part of the conveyor belt, so that drying will be uniform across the belt. So these are the different sections of the manure drying unit. So I'm not getting more into the detail. So I've already posted the videos how this system works. Here the farm residual air which is coming out of the house is the main fuel, nothing but that is used for drying. And this is how the houses, and you can see how behind the houses these drying units are put, and absolutely this will not cause any air movement from the house to this, because we have an additional fans. They do suction of the air which is exhausted from the house, so that there won't be any pressure built inside the houses. So see the level of dryness. As we all know, when the manure is dropped by the birds, the moisture level will be around 70 to 75%. So in this machine, we bring down the moisture level to 15%. Like you can say any ingredient like soya meal, for example, we talk about 12 to 13%. And if how you feel the soya meal when you lift it and pour it down, so that's the same level of drying takes place when we use this machine and dry it. So moisture can be brought down to 15. It can range from 15 to 20%, depending on our need. We can do that. So when we do this, we can store the manure for longer period, and we can release it during the seasonal, when the seasonal requirement arises. Because since there is a lesser moisture, this will not attract any flies, and there won't be any smell or maggots or any fly problem. And if we can go even one step ahead, if someone wants to really get into the pelleting also, this manure can be used and used for pelletizing it. And so pelletizing again supports us to extend the shelf life for the storage. So I was just looking at, even we have done a small how economically this will support. So we have done these are the market players, but they may not be selling the bigger volumes, but definitely such manure we can sell at 5 to 6 rupees a kilo. There are people already selling in the market, but whereas if you look at the other manure which is conventionally coming, that you cannot sell more than 2 rupees. Beyond that, we'll have a lot of other issues like fly problem, smell, and we cannot store it for longer time.
Yes. Time is up.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your patient hearing, and thanks, Mr. Rex, for the
Thank you,
opportunity.